So we've got our 22 caliber from 12 gauge insert, and we've got our short shotgun. I've added a cool aiming point to it, so we'll see how that works. We've got a bunch of the CCI AR Tactical 22, and we've got a target downrange. Let's see how it goes. So a couple of things people were asking about is, do these things spin? I don't know why they think they spin. I'm sure the 22 doesn't spin for sure, but it is rifled. So we're going to put it in, and we're just going to index it so that it's at this lowest point. It's on a, it's an eccentric hole there, so it'll move around, and we're just going to go to it at its lowest point there. It's going to pop out each time, and we'll just insert it to that lowest point each time. One bullet. Interesting. What the fuck? Well, this is lame. Looks like this ammo won't fit in there for some reason. So, I guess we'll have to go with plan B. So since we had a problem with the CCI, we're going to switch to this Remington 550. It's just some pretty common bulk stuff, so we'll shoot some of that instead. Again, just index it to the bottom of the barrel there. And let's shoot. That's pretty loud. Let's see where that round went. A little bit high to the right. I was finding the easiest thing to do is just to tap the shell right out. Put in another. Set it right at the bottom so we have a consistent aim point. Try that again. Definitely pretty loud. Interesting. Got a helicopter landing over here. No, that wasn't the best shot. That's a little better. Let's see if we can't keep that aim point consistent now.
Any particular reason why you have this on here?
Now I'm obviously shooting through the camera here, and you can see that we definitely had some shots that kind of spun off on me there. But as you can see, if I kind of hold this thing like a crescent moon or like a half a moon dead on, that gives me about what I'm looking for. Now what I'm going to do is set the camera up and point it at the target and just shoot from the shoulder instead of trying to shoot through the camera, and let's see if we get any better accuracy. Alright, well there's a bunch of shots, and that's about a 6-inch circle. Now maybe 10 yards. So anyway, that's probably, you know, a squirrel or a raccoon at 10 yards, but we'll keep shooting. Well, I don't think I'll be bullseye shooting with this anytime soon, but I'm still pretty confident that if I had a box of 22 shells and no other pistol or rifle to shoot it with, that I'd be happy shooting it from one of these SubCaliber inserts out of this shotgun. Now, just to confirm that though, we're going to shoot it out of a full-size shotgun that's basically the same thing, but without being cut down. So another H&R 12 gauge, but this one hasn't had the tactical modifications. Huh. How often does that come screaming across your shooting range? Pretty cool. Alright, so we've got the full-size H&R, we've got the SubCaliber insert with the 22 long rifle in there. We're going to do the same thing and index it really close to the bottom of the chamber. Bring that hammer back. I'm just going to point with the bead sight here, and we'll just zoom in on the target since it's going to be tough to try to shoot that through the camera. And I'll just shoot dead center of this bullseye down here. Not too bad. That was right over the top of the barrel. Do a couple of 3 to see what kind of group we might get. Not too bad. 2 bullets almost in the same hole, and a third right there. So it might have something to do with the fact that this one's chopped down, or just something to do with this one's got a permanent bead on it, instead of this like fiber optic thing I've got just sort of spinning around on that barrel. But not too unimpressed with the SubCaliber inserts for the 22s here. So you've been shooting this thing for a while out of your fancy long shotgun. What have you been shooting at?
The head.
Are you getting a good group? I guess so.
Pretty sure.
You're just using that bead?
Yeah.
Huh. And you're shooting this Remington 550?
Yep.
You might be wondering what all that noise is on our range today. It's just shooting at the 1,000-yard range out of this helicopter. A couple of bays over. That's how we roll in Arizona. Over here we're shooting our 22 caliber long rifles out of shotguns in that bay over there. Border Patrol's shooting machine guns, and in that far bay that we can't see, we can see that the helicopter's over there, and they're shooting from out of that helicopter. Pretty fun day at the range today. Thanks for watching.
The guys and gals at GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.